Well, hello there. It is Monday again. I've started up my camera and now I'm looking for a pen. I've got a pen. Yes, it's Monday again. It is Monday, the 11th of November. Halloween's gone. Bonfire night is gone. Now it is Christmas. Yes, we're on the Christmas countdown. If you didn't know, I flipping love Christmas. I really, really do. And yeah, we're on it. That's it now. I've just done a TikTok live. And I was saying that it is 6 full weeks. There is 6 full weeks to go until the big fella comes down the chimney. Well, it's 6 weeks. I think it's 6 weeks on Wednesday, isn't it? So, yeah, but there's six full weeks and 2 days, 3 days, something like that. Until, yeah, the big chap with the red hat on comes down the chimney. Lovely. So we're getting into full on Christmas mode. Lots of stuff going on in the community this week. Starting this week, I always like to get into the mentality of Christmas with my clients and how to look at Christmas and, you know, going into it. No guilt, guilt-free, how to plan. The run up to Christmas can be quite busy. Anyway, yes. From this week, from tomorrow, we are starting on some Christmas content for November. And then we will be doing New Year content in December. I'm only doing 2 weight loss lives. I think coaching lives in December in the community. And then we'll have a nice little break for Christmas. As always, if you want to come into the community, it is just £5 for your first month using code WELCOME. Or if you feel you need a little bit more support than that, you can come on my one-to-one plan. 2 start dates left. I don't know when you're watching this, but the 18th of November, which is a week today, and the 25th of November. And the last sign up for my one-to-one plan is the 20th of November. That's it. Anyone that signs up after that, you can sign up after that. I'll just start you in January. But yeah, so if you want to get going, and we were talking this morning actually on the TikTok live, a couple of clients on the live were saying, "Oh, I started this time last year." And yeah, and I always say if you stick to my plan, this time next year you'll be 4 stone lighter. And Donna, one of my clients, she started on the 27th of November. She lost nearly a stone before Christmas. She absolutely smashed it for a few weeks before Christmas. But she is 4 stone lighter now, as of last check-in. Absolutely, yeah, smashed it. So if you want to get on the one-to-one plan, I will put all the details in the description and you can come and get signed up. And as always, read the description because for following me on YouTube, I give you a little extra discount. So I've discounted the one-to-one plan sign up in the last few weeks. And you can get another little bonus off that by reading the description. And that then allows me to see if you do read the description. Anyway, all details in the description. Right, so we get to doing some weight loss stuff. Yeah, I've had a good week. Really good week last week. Couple of reasons for that. One, movement's been very, very good, which I'll go through at the end of the vlog because I've been doing lots of jobs getting ready. So I do a little bit, I know this is a bit old, you know, depending on how old you are, whether you watch Christmas films or not, but I go a bit National Lampoons when it comes to Christmas lights outside. So I've been prepping the house for that. So I've been jet washing the drive down, jet washing the house down, trimming some hedges and a few other bits and pieces, sweeping up lots of leaves. So anyway, that's contributed to a really good movement last week. So that was the highlight of my week. I normally jet wash sort of like March, April time, then I try and get it done September time. I've just been a right lazy sod with it this year. Anyway, I have done all the jet washing. It's not very nice in November jet washing, but I've done it all and the house is all prepped up, ready to go. So yeah, that was the highlight of last week, really. And then this weekend, again, I'll go through that a little bit more. I've had my first beer for a month, so let's see how that has affected my my weight loss for this week and my calories. Okay, as always, I'm gonna have a little look at the timer. I'll try and get through this a bit quick. I always say that. No check-in this week. Check-in is on Friday. Check-in 4 of the Boss Your Weight Loss Challenge. I've been doing good so far. So, yeah, check-in 4 this week. And then just 2 check-ins left. 3 check-ins in total. 2 check-ins left. So I'm checking in on this week. the 29th, I think it is, of November at the end of the month. And then 13th of December. That's it for 2024. That is the last time I will be getting on the scales. Okay, let's get up the old eating for last week. There we go. In all its glory. Week 3 of sticking to 2,600 calories a day. And I always say this, it's a lot easier to move more than it is to eat less. It is trickier learning to control your calories again, but I feel I've done all right. Is this week 3? Is this week 4 of eating less calories? Might be week 4, you know. Let's have a look. Let me have a little look. Because I know I started when I came back from Benidorm, which would be week... Oh, I've not said the dates for this week. Not that that really matters. Like, oh no, Neil, have you not? We're doing the 4th to the 10th of November. Yeah, so I came back from Benidorm. So that's week 1. That's week 2. That's week 3. This is the 4th week. Anyway, I feel I'm flying with it. I feel I'm doing good. Monday, 2,041 calories. Tuesday, 2,118. Wednesday, 1,910. 3 low days. Banked a lot of calories. I was quite conscious of that, so I ate a bit more Thursday, Friday, 2,367, 2,328. How many calories have I banked there? I think I banked about 2,200 going into the weekend. And an even calorie structure this weekend, 3,500. In fact, I've just read that now. 3,582 Saturday, 3,581 Sunday. So literally identical calories. And that's meant I've come in at 273 calories under my weekly allowance. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And do you know what? I think this week, 2 reasons. One, because I had my first beer on Saturday for the first time for a month since coming back from Benidorm, and I've stayed in full control of my calories even after a few beers. So I'm absolutely buzzing for that. And Monday to Friday, I found it, same as last week, really straightforward, not over hungry, just how have I cut down my calories? Excuse me, during the week. I've just watched my portion control a little bit and cut out a lot of snacking. Now, for the rights or wrongs of it, like when I snack mid-afternoon, it is normally a protein mousse or a protein shake. I've not been having it. I've just kind of... So I normally... I don't know where my voice was going then. I normally eat 4 times a day. Get your head back on, Neil. It is Monday. Yeah, I normally eat... I was eating 5 times a day, which is breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast, dinner, mid-afternoon snack, tea, evening snack. I've kind of just cut that down to 4 Monday to Friday, and that's just trimmed off a couple of 100 calories a day. Yes, it has reduced my protein, so I've been a bit more mindful of eating more protein in my main meals, but yeah, I've just reduced that afternoon, and that's saved me a couple of 100 calories a day, really. That's 1,000 over a week. And I've not felt any, I've not been any more hungry for it. And I've just kept myself busy like last week, just never stopped. Anyway, let's get some calories, let's get some food up. Again, if I've taken pictures of this, I will post it. And I always want to reiterate this, and maybe I don't mention it enough. I'm not saying if you eat my calories or you eat exactly the way I eat, you're going to lose weight. It's all down to your own individual calorie allowance, which I will give you if you join the community or come on plan. And I'll give you the calorie allowance to lose 4 stone in a year, if you need to lose that much, of course. But yeah, I just want you to get, as always, maybe a little bit of inspiration. Going, all right, you can eat that. Oh, you can eat. Oh, that's a good idea. Alongside, I'm doing a few of these recipes now on YouTube as well. So you can kind of see how I make stuff. And you might be like, well, I don't want to eat the way you eat, Neil. I think it looks absolutely horrendous. That's your prerogative. But, I think my eating's pretty decent. So I enjoy what I eat, And that's so important. Right, let's go in. Monday. Breakfast. I did eat breakfast. Now, I have talked about this before. I normally don't eat breakfast on Mondays. Yeah, I normally don't eat breakfast on Mondays. But recently I have been doing. I've had breakfast again this morning. So I just had an individual protein pancake. Nice bit of yogurt on there. Honey, chia seeds. Again, little changes. I was having 2 protein pancakes, never had protein pancakes. Now I'm having 1. Unless it's a special occasion. I think on Saturday I had 2. But yeah, you know, just having 1, which again saves 120 calories. You save 100 calories here, 100 calories there. It all adds up. Anyway, lunch. Oh, I was doing a review. In fact, I've got the packet here. I've just noticed it. I was doing a review of this badger. I think it's out. Yeah, it's out on YouTube now in my last worth of calories video. Yeah, so I was doing this cottage pie, really, really nice from Aldi. Had that for lunch with some tender stem broccoli. I've just said, yeah, I've cut out my afternoon snacks, and I had an afternoon snack. I also had the high protein bread with a bit of butter on it. That was again for a review. So I did have an afternoon snack on Monday. Tea. Monday is Chinese fakeaway night. We've sort of been doing it for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I did chicken fried rice. Egg fried rice with my version of salt and pepper chicken, like healthier salt and pepper chicken. I'm going to record that, and I will. I'll record it for. I think I'll record it tonight for TikTok and Reels, and then add these chicken money bags that are in like the party Christmas food. So all good. Anyway, cottage pie, 10 cent broccoli was 504 calories. My breakfast was 272. That slice of protein bread with some butter on it was 178 for afternoon snacks. My tea. Oh, after my tea, I don't know if I took a picture of it. Swizzles, drumsticks, squishies or squashies, raspberry and milk flavoured lollies are sensational. They are so good. If you're just fancying something a little bit sweet, a little bit of pudding, 63 calories. 63 calories. They are so, so good. If I find a picture of them, I'll stick them up. And then evening, standard bag of crisps and a grenade bar. And that came in at 2,041 calories. And still getting 160 grams of protein in and nearly 18 grams of fibre. Chuffed. Tuesday. Do you know what? It was either I think it was October's Boss Your Protein box. I put in an Applied Nutrition golden syrup protein porridge. These porridges have 23 grams of protein. Normally, like the protein porridge from Aldi has about 13.5 grams of, the instant pots. This Applied Nutrition one had 23 grams of protein, and it was good. 238 calories, 23 grams of protein. Nearly just about hitting that 10-to-1 protein ratio. Fantastic. So I had that, and I actually added some extra chia seeds into it and some raspberries. So it's 272 calorie breakfast on Tuesday. Tuesday lunch, had my old, my go-to, my Chinese chicken curry. Because I do the fakeaway Chinese, and I always put bean sprouts in. I've started adding bean sprouts to that. So it's literally rice, tender stem broccoli, bean sprouts, chicken, and then Chinese curry sauce. 609 calories for 61 grams of protein. Breakfast was 272. I did this now. I've just literally said, I don't have afternoon snacks anymore. I've got another afternoon snack in. I had a Rustler's smoky barbecue rib. I had a third. I've tracked it as a third. I don't even think I had a third. I did it as a review for last Tuesday was the end of the McRib. And I had a few comments saying it's just the Rustler's McRib's better, or it's just an expensive Rustler's McRib. I've never had a Rustler's burger in my life. Well, I have now. I've had a taste of one. So, to commemorate the end of the McRib, I tried the Rustler's barbecue rib burger. And do you know what? It was all right. I didn't want to like it, but it was pretty decent. Anyway, I had a third of it. I tracked it as 131 calories. I had 2 bites. The rest went in the dogs. To be honest, yeah, I binned the bread. I let it cool down, chopped it up, and gave it to the dogs. Tuesday night, I made my vodka pasta. I had vodka pasta with pork fillet medallions. Oh, very posh. I love vodka pasta. It's not the healthiest pasta dish in the world or the lowest calorie, because they use a lot of double cream in vodka pasta, but I put the Real Lost Boss slant on it and make it much more calorie control. 489 calories for the pasta. The whole dish was 710 calories. Anyway, that will be out on Wednesday on YouTube, so you can make your own vodka pasta. You don't need to use vodka in it. The alcohol all burns off. So if you're making it for your kids and stuff like that, don't worry, you're not giving your kids vodka. The alcohol does burn off, so you're not actually consuming any alcohol. If you don't use vodka, I have seen people substitute it with a little bit of lemon juice just to give it a bit of a bite. I don't know. I always use vodka. But anyway, you said you're not had a drink for a month, Neil, and you've had vodka in your pasta. There's no alcohol in there. It burns off when you cook it. Watch the video, you'll see. Yeah, so that was tea, 710 calories for 52 grams of protein. And then evening snacks was a bag of Wotsits. A Muller Light yogurt and some of my banana and peanut butter protein flapjack. Yes, made that last week. I absolutely love it. Again, that's on YouTube, how you can make it. It's 208 calories a slice, 9.7 grams of protein, 3.1 grams of fibre. It's not got the most protein in it. It's not got the most fat, but it's not bad at all. And you make it yourself. It costs a lot less than a normal protein bar, and it's really filling. Great for breakfast. Great for a little sweet treat. Yeah, I love it. 2,118 calories for the day. Again, 164 grams of protein. So even though I'm not like smashing a protein shake in the afternoon, my protein content's not dropped. Anyway, breakfast on Wednesday, I had a slice of peanut butter, banana and peanut butter protein flapjack. That was my breakfast, 208 calories. Lunch. I did my Chinese chicken curry thing, but I actually used prawns and a bit of chicken. I had some chicken, I had some prawns, bean sprouts again. Yeah, the full trip. That was 643 calories, 63 grams of protein. Loads of protein going in. David I came round on Wednesday night. My mum for tea. She comes round every other Wednesday for a tea when I'm not working at night time doing Zoom sessions with my clients. And I did a breakfast. Why does a breakfast taste better at tea time? Big breakfast. No afternoon snack on Wednesday. My breakfast was 876 calories for 53 grams of protein. And it was literally, I think I just had one egg. I had 3 low-fat pork sausages from my local butchers, which are amazing. I had some... I've actually tracked it as 2 bacon medallions and 1 rasher of bacon, because there was a bit of a mix on there. Did a load of mushrooms, a tin of half a tin of beans, and a bit of... and some toast and butter. Yeah, breakfast always tastes better at night time. 876 calories. It was a good set. It was a big plateful. Absolutely lovely. And then evening snacks, I did a little dessert for my mum. My mum loves a dessert, and we didn't actually have snacks in bed on Wednesday night because we had a dessert. I did a blob of ice cream with a little bit of Angel Delight on top and 1 Biscoff biscuit crumbled on top for 195 calories. So, yeah, Wednesday, really low calories, 1,910 calories, 130 grams of protein. Protein was a little bit lower on Wednesday. I don't stick to a specific protein amount, and I wasn't hungry in any way. So, you know, it was all good. Thursday, I had half a slice of my protein flapjack, went to the gym. We then went shopping afterwards. I nipped into Lidl to get a couple of bits for content, and we ended up getting a Lidl pretzel from the bakery, and we had half of that as well. That was post going to the gym. Lunch. I made chicken. I did my Chinese chicken curry again. I was on that this week. Really on that this week. I've just realised here, I've not put Chinese curry sauce in. Did I have it? Is it in the picture? I have no idea. If it's in the picture, I need to add 99. I've got 99 problems, but the person ain't one. I might be 99 calories short. I've just noticed that. And I'll tell you why. It's not because I've velvetized my chicken and my pork, which is how takeaways do it. So it's very, very tender when they kind of flash fry it. And I was going to do a stir fry and I didn't. I ended up just putting it in the air fryer. So I definitely will have had that sauce. So I've missed out. See, this is why it's good going back. It doesn't make any difference to what I've eaten last week. I was 287 calories under. I think I'm going to be 187. So I need to. In fact, I'm going to put it in now. I'm going to put it in now because I'm pretty sure there's curry sauce in the picture that I'm posting. If I took a picture, I did take a picture. Right, let's put that in. That was dinner. Okay, yeah, that's in now. Lovely. Right, that was 693 calories then for 68 grams of protein. Loads of protein going in. Yeah, Neil, you don't have afternoon snacks anymore. Guess what? There's afternoon snacks in. What did I have though? I had a passion fruit mousse. I had a passion fruit mousse, 161 calories, because I've reviewed it for Worth the Calories video. So I had a passion fruit mousse and that's out tomorrow, so I'm not going to tell you if it was any good or not. And then tea. Oh, we had like a really quick convenience tea, just something I fancied. Sometimes you need to have something you fancy. Well, that's what she said. Yeah, 730 calories, and I basically had a chicken Kiev from Aldi, half a packet of cheese and broccoli pasta and sauce, and some peas and corn. Dead simple tea. But do you know what? That tea had 49 grams of protein in it. It had 10.5 grams of fibre in it. Now, it did have 8 grams of saturated fat, but it's still a healthy meal. It really, really is. Evening snacks, Ollie's salt and vinegar lentil chips. We grabbed these in Lidl. They are sensational. So the make is OLLYS. I think I took a picture of them. I'll put it in the vlog. These are unreal. 15 grams, and you get loads because they're dead light. 67 calories. Very, very good. And then I had another piece of my protein flapjack in bed. I think that was it. Finished off. Right, let's get into Friday. Friday! Oh, do you know what? Elite protein cereal. So I've been promoting, or I have promoted over the summer, cereal protein cereal. And I love it. I absolutely love cereal. It's very, very good. Right, for a protein cereal, it's got 0 sugar in it, which is, sugar can cause sugar crashes and this, that, and the other. You can eat sugar, but if I can get stuff that hasn't got sugar in it, I'm going to, because sugar is very easy to overconsume. You can eat it, but it's easy to overconsume. And I was really skeptical with cereal because the first time I ever tried protein cereal was Elite high protein cereal. And it worked very good. I actually put it in a Bosch protein box because I don't try everything I put in the Bosch protein boxes. Anyway, they messaged me and said, we promote our cereal on TikTok. And I messaged them back and said, I'm quite honest with you, I have tried your cereal before. It weren't the best. So I'm going to say no. Unless you've changed the formula. They never got back to me. Sorry, Elite. So obviously they haven't changed the formula. Anyway, I thought, do you know what? Maybe I'm being a bit harsh there. Maybe it isn't as bad as I remember it. It's just very cardboardy. It's how you'd think protein cereal would taste, which is why cereal was a breath of fresh air. Anyway, I ended up ordering a bit to try it again. I had it. It weren't the worst. Looking back, it was the thing with the Elite cereal. You've got to leave it soaking in milk for a few days to get it for a few minutes just to get it to soften up a little bit. I bought 4 different pots of it. I had one. I will eat them because I won't waste food. But yeah, it worked the best. Anyway, I had that on for breakfast with some milk, like 250 calories, 15 grams. 250 calories, 20 grams of protein. But a lot of fibre, 7 grams of fibre in it. And I actually put a drizzle of honey in there as well, just to sweeten it up and add a bit of flavour. And it was all right. I'll eat it, but it's not something I'd promote. Lunch on Friday, got a couple of high protein meals from Lidl. I didn't eat them both. I cooked both, tried them. I sort of mixed them together for my lunch. 643 calories. That'll be in this week's Worth the Calories videos, if they're any good or not. Tea. What did I have for tea there? Pizza. Oh, I had a pizza on Friday night. Yeah, I made a pizza. Got the pizza oven back up. Actually, we had some sourdough bread from the Northern Dough Company. And I was like, I wonder if I can make pizza dough out of that, like make it into... It didn't stretch the best, but it actually made a pretty decent pizza. So yeah, sourdough base. And that sourdough bread has 20 grams of protein in it. So my pizza was 70 grams of protein. So I did, ham, sweet corn, onion pizza. Ham, sweet corn and shallot. Very posh. Posh onions, shallot pizza. Really, really good. And then I actually finished off some of Rachel's pizza. And I had some chicken poppers. So my tea on Friday was actually 1,100 calories. But I had the calories to play with because I no afternoon snack on Friday. And then night time in bed, I had some more of those Ollie's lentil crisps and half a protein bar, so it's quite restrained. All right, let's get into Saturday. Saturday, where things always get a bit more interesting. Saturday, I had protein pancakes, Matt. I went spinning in the morning, came back, I was Hank Marvin. I had 2 protein pancakes on Saturday, loads of yogurt, absolutely delicious. Saturday dinner time, I was really, basically, right, this is how my Saturday went. So we were walking the dogs, and a couple of my mates, really good mates, I've not had a beer with them for ages, were doing some work at one of my mates' mums. They were putting a new drive in. So I was nattering to them, and they were like, I was like, what time are you finishing? Like 2:30. So what are you doing after that? They're like, we're going to go to the pub and have a couple of beers. Are you coming? I was like, I am having my first beer today for a month, but it's meant to be tonight at my friend's. But yes, I am coming. So I went home, and because of that, I was like, right, I've got to be... So my lunch was literally, I got a white barm from my local baker's, had 4 chicken sausage on it and a cheese slice, 351 calories. That was my lunch. And then I reviewed a My Protein salted caramel cheesecake. Again, it's in the worth calories video. I'm not going to tell you if it's any good or not. So my barm was 351 calories, and I had my cheesecake. Lovely. Then I went to the pub and had a couple of beers with my mates. Then I came back, and we were going around to a friend's house, and they were going to do some pizzas at night time. I've got no pictures of that. So I made another barm. Right, exactly the same for lunch, 351 calories. That was kind of my tea. And then we went round to our friends at night time, and I probably had 2/3 of a pizza, but quite a thin, like Carlos pizza. Had some crisps as well. And then when we got home, I had a little bit of chocolate. Drinks wise, I have got in. So I basically had 2 cans and a glass of wine at our friend's house. So it was quite a chilled night, and then a chocolate martini to finish the night off with. And then I had a couple of pints in the pub. So I've tracked it as 1,200 calories of alcohol. So I ate 3,582 calories on Saturday. 1,200 of those calories was alcohol. So 2,300 calories of food, 1,200 calories of alcohol. Now, my issue around drinking is I can't control my calories the next day. But I said this on TikTok this morning. I had a chat with myself. I was like, right, you're going to go out for your first beer for a month. You've done great on your journey for a month. Scale's going in the right direction. Everything's under control, right? It's in your head. You saying you can't control calories after a drink is just an excuse, right? You can control calories after a drink. You give yourself a few more calories anyway on a Sunday, so just stick to them. And I kind of give myself that. So, and sometimes we do use these things as an excuse. I've had a drink, I'll just overeat on Sunday. So I had that in my mindset, and I didn't really change my eating. Sunday dinner, Sunday morning. And do you know what? I wasn't hungover yesterday. I knew I'd had a beer. Does that make sense? And I felt a bit tipsy. I'd not had a drink for a month. I did feel a bit tipsy Saturday night, but nothing major. It wasn't like a big session or anything. But I did wake up yesterday morning, and I did, I've had a beer. So what did I do? Well, I got up and I had my sugary cereal as normal. Delicious. Bats. Cocoa chocolate bats. They're in they're basically cocoa chocolate balls from Aldi, but they were bat shaped because it was in like the Halloween section. So I had a bowl of them to start off with, and then normally after that, if I've had a beer, I'd be like, I want a McDonald's breakfast as well. Nope, we went straight to the beach. We did an hour walk on the beach with the dogs. Felt good after that. Lunch yesterday, cheese and ham toasty, loaded, and a tin of soup. A tin of soup is 230 calories, and you eat that with a toasty. I was so full afterwards. So I had that for my dinner, and then I had another salty caramel cheesecake, My Protein cheesecake, and it just ticked the boxes. And we were a bit late going to the beach, so by the time I had lunch, it was about 1:30. And then we had tea at 5:15, so literally just 4 hours later. So rather than snacking in the afternoon, I was like, I'll just have an early tea. And I was hungry when tea come round, and I did have to fight not snacking in the afternoon. And then tea, we had beef stew, dumplings, mash. So a great big pile of food, 745 calories, and it was just so filling and so good. And yeah, I'm not, now don't get me wrong, if I'd been mega hungover yesterday, it would have been tougher to control my calories, but I just structured my eating a bit better, went into it with a better mindset. And then we bought Cartmel's sticky toffee pudding. Is sensational. If you've never had it, get it. You can order it online. Cartmel is in the Lake District, But a lot of like farm shops and shops that they all sell cartmels. Booths is a local supermarket around here. If you're from the northwest of England, you'll know Booths supermarket. They sell cartmels. Other supermarkets might sell cartmels. I have no idea actually. But anyway, we went to one of our local garden centres that has a farm shop called Barton Grange, and we saw figgy pudding. Figgy pudding, you know, like the nursery rhyme. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We want some figgy pudding, and we won't go until we get some, and all this, that, and the other. I was like, figgy pudding. How many times can I say figgy pudding? Anyway, I should have reviewed it for the worth of calories. I don't know why I didn't. I'll review it now. It was sensational. It was really, really good. Very, very similar to sticky toffee pudding with a bit more Christmas flavours in there. You know, a bit more Christmas spice flavours in there. A bit more subtle, not as sickly as sticky toffee pudding, but just superb. Add that with a bit of ice cream and a bit of custard afterwards. And I had that. And so we had tea, right? Then I had that an hour later after I let my tea settle a little bit, put that in the oven, and then I had that about an hour later. So kind of just spacing it out. But again, a bowl of pudding and custard, that was 650 calories for that. But again, nice and filling. And then in bed last night, I had 30 grams of crisps and a chocolate wafer and a fun-sized bag of Maltesers. So still had a few treats in bed. So 3,500. So I ate less calories yesterday than I did the week before when I didn't have a drink. And don't get me wrong, 3,500 is a lot of calories. But normally, if I've had a drink, I'm at 4,500 calories. And then I'm like, I've got over my ideal deficit a bit, but I'm still in a calorie deficit. I kind of convinced myself that it's all justifiable. And it isn't. It isn't justifiable. So anyway, yeah, we're all good. The eating last week was really, really good. Right, what time are we on? Right, we're at 31 minutes. Come on, Neil. Right, let's get this wrapped up in the next few minutes. So eating last week was absolutely spot on. Absolutely buzzing. Right, steps last week. Yeah, did lots of jobs outside, which really helped boost the steps up. Steps were decent anyway. Oh, have I not pinged them across? Hang on. Chill your beans. Oh no, it's because I'm halfway down me thing. I'm positive. I always put them on my computer. I have. Right, my steps last week. Let's get them up for you. 11,865. Every day over 10,000. Even yesterday. I think yesterday I've done 10,021 steps. But we went for an hour walk on the beach, so I'd done 7,000 steps by the time I got home. So yeah, I was pretty lazy yesterday afternoon after that. But partly around the house and got the dogs out for 10 minutes last night. Top those up. But yeah, like Wednesday, like 13,000 steps. Yeah, steps were just good last week. Really, really good. 11,865. Absolutely buzzing. Step count for yesterday. And then let's get into exercise. Gym was back on last week. Not 100%. I think I said last week, I had a bit of an injury in my chest and it was still niggling me a bit last week. So yeah, I don't feel like gym was 100%, but I went Monday. I just did some very light legs in terms of weights. And then really looking at that, I didn't hit weights that much last week. I did a bit, probably about half an hour a day. Nothing major at all, but I did a little bit more on the cross trainer. Again, just a bit conscious of resting my chest, as it were. So yeah, I did a little bit more. I did cross trainer Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day. I did a little bit more on the cross trainer last week, a little bit more cardio. And then Saturday I was back spinning. I had a week off the week before because it was my niece's birthday. We took her out, so I had a week off, but back spinning. Bit of a short class actually, 35 minutes. I normally do a 40-minute work rate, so 35 minutes, but average heart rate 152. Put the effort in. Yeah, it was a bit up and down. It was a bit of a, I don't know why. Yeah, I just did a bit of a shorter class. Didn't start till like nearly 9:20, finished at 9:55, so it was like a 35-minute class. But it was a good class. Got a good workout in, got a good sweat on, and there we go. I've got a nice clear run now for spinning. I'm spinning every day now up until, up until the 21st of December will be the last spin of 2024. I think they might do it maybe in between Christmas and New Year, but I'm not doing it. They can get someone else to do it if they want a class. I'm out till the New Year after that. Anyway, there we go. That's the week. I'm buzzing. Had a good week. I'm looking forward to this week. So I've got an event on this week. Got a charity night on Saturday night. So my focus is on that. So yeah, I'm going to try and bank a couple of thousand calories at least going into the weekend. And same as this weekend, really. I'll really watch my eating Saturday up to going out. We're going out quite early. I think it starts at 6, eating at 7. So we'll be leaving here at probably about 5:30 because it's about a 20-minute drive to where we're going. I've got a park and this, that, and the other. So, yeah, I'm kind of... So that's the thing for Saturday night. It will be a few beers again, so I've got to build those into my calories. And then again, that could be a bit boozier than this week. So what am I going to do Sunday? Probably going to try and do the same as this Sunday. Probably have a bit more of a hearty tea rather than... Because normally on a hangover day, we go and get takeaway. And next thing, you're 1,500 calories in. Well, this time I had beef stew and dumplings and mashed potatoes, 700 calories. And it was delicious. So probably might go for something like that again this Sunday. Quick and easy. It's just banged in the oven. I pre-bought the mashed potato. So... and then I just cooked some veg. Actually, did the veggies in the air fryer. So yeah, probably go for something like that again. So in fact, I'm going to absolutely mimic probably my eating for this week, for next Sunday. Cereal. We'll get to the beach, walk the dogs. Great big toasty and soup because that was so filling yesterday afternoon for lunch. And then yeah, just do the best I can to control those calories. And I'll let you know how I get on. That's it. Ace. Right. Have a great week, whatever you're doing. Hopefully I'll see you at some point during the week. Lots of content coming out on YouTube this week, as always. Worth the Calories video, new recipe video. I'm going to try and get a new podcast out this week as well. I'll probably be touching on a bit of maybe Christmas content with the podcast this week. Yeah, that's it. Right. It's a new weight loss week. You know that. Calories in the bank. Step count 0. Get at it. That's what I'm doing. Head in the game. If you're struggling with your weight loss journey, you know where I am. Get on board. Come and join the community. It's literally £5. That'll definitely be a help. If you need a bit more support than that, come and join. Yeah, come and join the one-to-one plan. You get the community is included in the one-to-one plan. Anyway, right, I'm off. I'm waffling. Have a great week if I don't see you, but hopefully I'll see you loads. Always on TikTok, always on popping up on YouTube and Reels and Instagram and Facebook and all that bit. And until next time I do see you, make sure you are, just like I'm trying to at the moment, yeah, make sure you boss your weight loss.